Hello everyone, and welcome to today's program. We are going to start this routine in a seal position that targets the abdominals and the spine. This will begin from lying down. As you lie down, your hands are below your shoulders, outside the chest. Press into your arms so they're straight as you lift your chest up off the ground. This begins to target the abdominals and the spine. This first position, the seal position, could also be swapped out with our Sphinx position, which will be on the forearms. This will now be 2 minutes from here. So everyone, you are at your halfway point, so let's stay for one last minute for the seal pose. All right, the seal position is now done. I would like you to transition into child's pose with our shoulder variation. So as you sit back on your feet, forehead on the floor, arms reach behind your head. We are now targeting the shoulders, triceps, and the upper back. Very, very relaxed position. Try to embrace that. This will also be for 2 minutes, starting now. And you are now passing your halfway point. So let's go ahead and ease out of the child's pose, and we'll now take a right side low dragon. You'll now begin to target the ankle, the calf, and the Achilles. Low dragon, very relaxed into the pose. Your back leg is part of the target, but primarily it is your front backside of the lower leg. This low dragon will be for 3 minutes. So make sure that you're not so deep into it that it's overwhelming, but make sure that you're far enough where you're definitely doing something. 3 minutes, everybody. And once again, you are now crossing your halfway point. All right, let's go ahead and come out of the right side, and let's now change into our left side low dragon. So again, just very leisure transition, and then we'll end up on the left leg. Left side low dragon for, again, 3 minutes. So everyone, we are 2 minutes into this pose, and we are now down to one last minute. All right, the time is up for this one. We are now going to move into an active pose called down dog. So please, from hands and knees, press into the palms, press the tailbone high, and allow your heels to gently press towards the ground. So this down dog will be just a 5-breath position. Otherwise, about 30 seconds. So let's come back down on the knees now. And our next pose is the saddle archer position. So the knees widen, the toes come together, and you sit on your feet. You can also bring your knees closer and let your feet widen and sit in between your feet. Some people like that, but for many that's too intense. And then with the spine tall, arch your arms, right arm over your head, left arm down your side. There's a lot of variations to the pose. I always want to mention that if any point you need further instruction, you can always check out the Pose Breakdown Gallery. Very easy to find from your home screen. Saddle Archer is just for 1 minute on each side. So everybody right side, 1 minute. And we are now going to switch into our other side. So everybody saddle archer on the other side for 1 more minute. So now undoing your arms, we are now going to just move into our basic saddle position. Now this saddle position is a long 4-minute pose. So please find your target areas, quadricep, knees, ankles, and toes. You can lean back or lie back. But again, the saddle is a 4-minute position. So everybody, 4 minutes. Make sure you're comfortable. And just try to relax as much as you can into your body and your mind. We are now at the halfway point. At any point, if you ever feel overwhelmed or that you need to exit the pose early, then you can definitely come out early. Otherwise, let's hang here for 2 more minutes. All right, time is up for this saddle. Now we're going to come out of it, and we are now in the rebound for this routine. Any amount of time you need or want to use, ultimately this is now back on your time. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We definitely encourage you to stay persistent without the daily program, and we of course hope this does wonders for your training, your body, and your mind. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone.